What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Stats and Facts, where we have all the stats.
And we have all the facts.
I go by DJ G94.
And I go by One. And y'all already know how we do it.
So let's get into it. We headed to the West Coast, out to Cali. We got us a special guest. Go by Young Quicks. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir. Welcome
What's
to
up,
the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys.
I'm gonna start off, man. So tell us, what was it like growing up in Oxnard, California?
Oh man, I mean, I don't want to say it was like super rough. I mean, every city got their bad parts and stuff. But I mean, it's a very hardworking city. I would say there's fields all over, so you see the people working and stuff. I guess it's like a inspirational city. As far as for me, it makes you want to like really want to do something with yourself. So it just makes you want to work hard.
Word.
I hear you, man.
That's hard. The only other person I've heard from Oxnard is Anderson .Paak. So that's dope.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. He's popular right now.
Yeah. So shout out to y'all, man. So I want to know like what or who inspired you to do music, or like was it a certain moment that you realized you had a love for it?
There's a couple stories that actually I could say got me to actually do it. But the first one would be I went to a Kmart. I seen at that time they were selling CDs. I was a kid. I seen a Mexican kid on a cover of a fucking CD and a hard copy. And I just said, what? Like, this kid looks like me. Like, he didn't look like me, but I was like, it reminded me of me. I was like, and I just took it like, if he could do it, I could do it.
Yeah.
So it was just more of that. I seen somebody else do it. I seen his CD at a big store where we were shopping at. And it just inspired me. Once again, I was like, I could do that, and that's all it was.
Yeah. That's dope.
How old were you when you saw artists?
Actual artist, probably when I was like already a teenager. Probably when I was like 16 years old. That's probably when I started taking it like, oh, I could really do this. But I mean, I was before that. I thought I was Tupac writing poems and shit.
So Quicks, man, I want to know, like, do you remember like your first actual studio session, and like how did it go? Like what you was feeling going into it?
I remember the first time I recorded, ever. The first time I recorded, we recorded on DJ equipment, straight to a CD. Like how people, you couldn't mess up. It was like one type of thing. So that was my first experience with actually recording my voice into something. So it was pretty crazy because I couldn't mess up.
That's all.
That was crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your writing process like, man? With you pen and paper, or now new technology in your phone now?
Yeah, now it's everything on phone, but yeah, it was pen and paper for a while. I still write. I've actually gone to the studio now. A lot of artists, they don't write. They just go in bar for bar. They punch in and shit, which I guess is easy,
Yeah. So do you have a favorite song that you created so far to this point, or is like every new one kind of becomes your favorite? How's that?
Every new one, bro. Every new one. Every new one. I feel like every new one just gets better and better. Like I got a song with Baby Bash right now, and then I feel like those songs are cool, but to me those are more commercial. Like for me to display my lyrical skill, my wordplay ability, I feel like it would have to be like on a record where I'm just rapping my ass off type of shit, So that's it. I guess it just depends, but I feel like all of them are good,
Yeah. Word.
All right. So, as an artist, man, what you trying to accomplish? Do you want to stay underground and independent, or mainstream and probably with a label?
I mean, I would like to be a household name one day. I would like to be like I would like to. Honestly, I'm inspired a lot by Eminem. The fact that he was a Caucasian male and was still is, I would say, a threat in the hip hop industry, and is still one of the top dogs. And the fact that he was able to do it in a industry that's dominated by African Americans, if you really think about it, there's really no Mexicans at a 50 Cent level, at a Jay-Z level, at a, or with their type of money, as far as rapping, there's Puerto Ricans like Daddy Yankee, there's Fat Joe that are very successful and stuff, but they're not Mexican, bro. I'm talking about a Mexican-American rapper that's up there. There's none that I could think of, So I guess, but I don't know, even if it's not me, I guess inspire somebody or whatever it is. I'm just trying to because I feel like it's possible, bro. Like we're all human, so I want to be a household name, bro. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm riding till the wheels fall off at this point.
All right.
Yeah. And that's so crazy. Like I want to get your perspective on this too, like how hip hop has evolved. Like you say, it used to be predominantly like black or African American, however you want to quote it, but now it's like it's multi, like you know what I mean. It's so many people
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I mean. So like, what's your thoughts on seeing like how far hip hop has came as a genre?
No, that's why I feel like it's realistic now. And I feel
Mhm.
like one of us could get there. You feel me?
Yeah,
We haven't, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah,
You know?
word. No, I feel that,
For
man.
sure.
So
So
what was the music scene like in Oxnard coming up for you as a youngin?
In Oxnard, see, going back again to seeing some other kid of like making me feel like I could do it. There was a group, a local group. They were actually Mexican American. They were a little older, but they had a car with their face on it, bro. I was probably like 13, 14 years old. I didn't even know I wanted to do music. Really, I was still playing soccer and stuff like that. I was already, writing my little poems, but nothing serious. But I remember clearly me and my friends chasing that van just to get a free poster or whatever in our scooters, just trying to, you know. And now years later, it's a crazy thing because now I do this. I have a van with my face on it and stuff like that. So it was just like, I guess seeing other people do it and coming from that city that I was like, okay, gave me hope. I was like, okay, I could do it. Like look at them, they're doing it. So that's
Word.
all it was. It was just like there was already other people doing it in my city that were kind of successful. They had deals. They were on TV and on the radio. So it gave you hope.
Word. That's
yeah, for sure. So tell me, man, since you got a fan base now, what's your touring experience like booking shows and stuff? How did that come about?
Well, usually, as far as when I travel a lot, usually I usually open up for other artists. Like a lot of the times, I've opened up for a lot of major artists. Like, damn, it would be a bigger list, but like Nelly and artists like that. My first show actually was in front of 7,000 people at the University of Reno, opening up for Nelly at the St. Lunatics. So that was pretty big for me at
mm,
17. I just coming out as a kid, it was the biggest thing ever. So I guess I just been around certain people and surrounded myself around certain people and built my own relationships. From being around certain situations to where I still keep those relationships 10 years later or whatever, however long it's been, and I just check up on people. And sometimes they'll be like, hey, man, I got this, Wiz Khalifa or whoever is coming into town and, they work with radio or whatever. And it just makes it a little easier. And we kind of just, work our way in there and we make it happen. So, like I've had a lot of good opportunities, where it's a genuine relationship and I actually get to be seen by a lot of people. So it's pretty cool.
yeah,
Okay.
that's dope. What would you say is the biggest thing that you learned from like this whole music industry, if it's something that comes to mind?
If you ain't got the money, build some relationships, man. If you
Yeah,
ain't got a bunch of capital, you ain't got universal type of money, because you're not gonna be able to compete with Drake, bro. As far as like marketing and all that stuff, you're not, bro. So it's just try to think realistic and set real goals, man. Because a lot of people just be like, oh, are satisfied with YouTube numbers or whatever it is, bro. I don't have a fucking, like, I think the closest song with my name on it has like 700,000 views or something. Like the closest one that has my name attached to it. Like, I don't even think I have one with 1 million. But as far as I have like a track record with radio spins, I've walked out a professional boxer. I've been seen on HBO over 1 million times. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, like some things are worth more than other things, because some people are just satisfied with the internet world, and I guess I'm not satisfied with it yet, or maybe because
yeah,
it has to happen for me. Like, I don't plan to go viral, bro. I rather, like I said, a household name, like where my grandma or somebody's grandma that don't know how to use YouTube but still knows who I am. Might see me
yeah,
at the grocery store and be like, hey, you're that kid. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I guess I don't know.
Nah, that's hard, bro.
Yeah, man. So man, what's your who you want to collab with one day? What's your dream collaboration? Artists or like rappers
Mm.
or R&B singers?
I mean, I would like to do a record with Eminem one day. That's probably one of my favorite rappers. I mean, but honestly, I mentioned him in a lot of my interviews. Daddy Yankee. I don't know why I feel like I could do a record with Daddy Yankee and make it crossover to where I could get some more global support to a whole different market, something that has nothing to do with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like something different.
Yeah.
Just try to get a different type of bag. You know, something crazy and stuff. But obviously, I like everybody, man. I like everybody. I like Mary J. Blige. I like I like different artists. So it just depends, I guess, what opportunities presented to me or how hard I work to get there. You know.
Yeah. Word. So what's your favorite M album?
My favorite Eminem album, I would say, probably either Marshall Matters.
Eminem show.
Yeah, there we go. And the only reason why that's my favorite Eminem song is because my mom don't know no fucking English at all, but she can sing along to that song, bro. That's why I feel like he has so much power, like how the fuck can a dude do that, bro? And he's, like he was Caucasian, and like it was just like too much going on in his story and everything. I was just like, man, it made me feel like a Mexican could do it too, I could do it,
Word.
That's it. Yeah.
Have you ever did some shows out of the country yet?
Not just Mexico. That's the only one that I've ever done out of the country. Yeah.
Because
only Mexico.
when you just said it, I thought about like how artists say when they go overseas and stuff and they perform, like they don't speak English, but they know all the lyrics. So that's what made me think. That's all I gotta ask you. Because
yeah, man. Actually, I would.
That's
the goal, bro. I would like to go to the UK and all that stuff, but it's just the opportunities haven't been there yet. But hopefully, man, one day.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's on you, DJ.
All right. So man, like, how you vibe off a song, or do you just hear the beat, or you just write in your phone every day since you don't really do pen and paper, like when it comes to recording a song?
I'm gonna be brutally honest, bro. A lot of the times, because I am technically under an independent label, a lot of the times they just give me what I have to work with. And that's not bashing them or nothing. That's not, like, to me, I'm a person that doesn't like to complain no matter what. I like, if you give me a toolbox and it's missing tools and that's all I got to work with, I'm gonna try to make it work, whatever I gotta do. So a lot of the times I'm just presented with already tracked the beats, or they'll show me some beats and be like, you like that one? They're like, and sometimes, but I don't like it, but I still have to do it, for whatever reason, I still have to do it. So a lot of the times I don't want to say forced, but I have to work double as far as my brain goes, because I have to think harder, to come up with something I'm not really feeling, but I still do it. So I still try to give my all as far as the wordplay, because I still deep down inside feel like people eventually are gonna listen to the lyrics, But that's all I really try to worry about, just the wordplay. The beats, as far as if I don't have the choice, I'll make it work. But my new project, the one that I'm, as far as with the Baby Bash song and the ones that I'm releasing now, that one we've got to work from scratch. So that's probably what I'm proudest of right now.
All right.
Okay. So how do you deal with moments of like writer's block? Or do you ever face like get into that space of like, man, ain't nothing really hitting me right now? Like, how do you deal with that?
My addiction is energy drinks, bro. I drink energy drinks, and I just pace back and forth, and I do my little thing, and I try. I don't think I've had a writer's block in a long time. I kind of force myself, bro. Okay. I try to time myself. We got this studio session for you for 8 hours. It's Thursday. You got to try to give us 3 to 4 songs. Do the math. I got 2 hours to write everything from scratch right there and then. Like, I don't do nothing at home. It's a job for me, bro. I don't do nothing at home as far as music shit. Unless I really need to, like, send emails or register my music or little things, but I don't really do nothing as far as that. So I try to time myself 2 hours a song. That's my time frame for a song from scratch, and that's how I try to do it. So it's just more like a brain exercise for me now. Before, it used to be the hardest thing ever. I remember when I wrote my first rhyme, it was actually a poem, and I had to read it in front of 3,000 students. At that time, they were students, because I remember telling the person in charge, I was like, I can't do this. This is impossible. It's impossible. That person gave me my first 2 bars. I've never stopped since, bro. So like I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know. It's just like I don't know. I I can't. I don't have that problem. I guess the
Yeah.
writer's block problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, since you said you got connections, right? Like you open up for Nelly and Wiz Khalifa. I'm curious, like when it comes to behind the scenes, do this, like if you got a song, you think I can hop on it? Just
Nah,
just
it's just I feel like you gotta work your way up, bro. So there's levels to it, bro. Like realistically speaking, there's levels to it, bro. Like like there's class A, class B, class C, class. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then there's SoundCloud rap. There's a whole different world, bro. There's like TikTok rap too. Like people that are, not too long ago, one of my buddies took me to this TikTok fucking dancing thing, bro. I swear to God, people were taking pictures with people. I didn't recognize nobody there. Nobody, bro. But people were asking people for pictures. So I was just like, okay, there's different worlds. But as far as when I see these artists, bro, I won't even ask them for a picture because I feel like that's so typical. I kind of want to stand out. I'm just like, I just mind my business. If they talk to me, I'll talk to them. If we cross paths and we shake hands, cool. But I try to just keep it like to a point where it's just like, I'm gonna work my way up there to where you see me eye to eye and we'll respect each other. And if we work, it's gonna be because it's a mutual respect, whether there's a bag involved or not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like more of a genuine thing. That's how because I never really had money growing up, bro. So a lot of the things that I did as far as getting radio spins and like I told you shows, it wasn't because I was paying or nothing. It was just more people believed in me, and I would show that I was worth it. I would work for it. I was working my ass off for them to even know who I was. So that's kind of how I always done it. And a lot of the artists, including like Baby Bash, a lot of the things have now been out of respect. It's not like, oh, I gotta be like, hey man, or my label gotta call. It's me talking to these people. So it's cool.
Yeah.
You can respect it. That's for real.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's inspirational. Like when DJ put me on to your music and the whole movement, I was like, damn, this is dope. Like this is something that I can like follow the mold to, like how you know what I mean, how you moving and stuff. Cause it's like it's people don't really understand. Like they think you just you start doing music and then you could just make a hot song and that's just going that don't work for everybody, bro. Like you got to be strategic with this, dog. So to hear you breaking it down like about these relationships and working your
Bro,
way up, like
it's
that's
either that
fact.
or you got $1 million, bro. That's the
Yeah,
trap.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? and you're still think about it because I like as far as like me, like bro, like I don't have no kids and stuff. So a lot of people, like I get to do a lot of things that a lot of people don't get to do because life catches up to you. So I feel like if you don't have the money, bro, the best thing you could do is be a genuine person and just even if it's say a DJ, he's a dad. And you, for some reason, you're having a Father's Day barbecue. You remember, just text somebody like, "Hey, Happy Father's Day." Simple shit, bro. It will take you a long fucking way, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah. Flattery is key, man.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. So anything like outside of music that keeps you entertained, or like I know you say you're into like soccer, you rock with soccer.
Yeah.
Have you do you go to any games or anything like that?
I mean, honestly, the last game that I got to as far as sports was a Dodger game, and the DJ's my homie. They play my music at the game, so I go once in a while, And it's crazy because I'm usually the only Mexican rapper that they play, the only Mexican rapper that's unsigned, and it's crazy because there's like 50,000 people there, bro, and I'm just right there minding my business, and my record will play. I'll be with whoever, and we'll be filming it because it's pretty cool. It still feels cool, It's like. Even if half the people there don't know who I am, it's just the fact that they're forced to listen to it. Like you could force the people to listen to it,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I want to go to a baseball game because I hadn't been since I was like a kid. But it's like it's like baseball games are long as hell, dog.
Like you gotta go to a Dodger game, man. I'm gonna shout out DJ Severe, man. That's my boy, man. You gotta go check him out. He keeps it rocking, so you won't be bored, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. My only fear is like going to a game, like going to a baseball game where he throwing like no hitters. Like it's a no hitter game. It's like damn, dog, at least see one home run or something like.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. It's dope.
Word. It's all you, DJ.
Well, man, I really ran out of questions. We ain't trying to hold them long.
Yeah, man, Young Vix dog, we appreciate you for coming and rock with us, man. Let the people know where they can find you on all your socials and enlighten the people on any new music and material that you got coming up, man.
Actually, yesterday a new record just came out. It's called 101. I got the video ready. It's just in the vault because I got to drop the one with Baby Bash first. I got like 4 videos, bro, ready to drop. So I got a bunch of new music and videos coming. But you can find everything on my website. I got a website, the official youngquicks.com. Everything's spelled normal. And then as far as social media, everything Young Quicks. As long as they can spell Young and they can spell Quicks, they'll find me, man.
Okay.
What's up, man?
That sounds good. Well, y'all stay tuned, man. Young Quicks, tap in with him on IG, all his socials, and make sure y'all tap in with his music as well, man. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all looking at something special right here, man. Like, so y'all stay tuned.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Young Quicks, Stats and Facts. We'll see y'all next week. This was another dope one. Peace.
Appreciate it.